And good morning, boys and girls. Hi, folks, it's Trini again. And today we're going to do a serious subject. If I can find my cards again, let me get my cards. Uh, it's been busy. Sorry about this. Uncle Al's been a little slow. It's the cold weather. And yeah, we get a little touch of cold weather out here in California. Now, I have to be really careful because the last couple of days I kind of insulted a few people, but Uncle Alan knows what he's talking about. This is not Dunn Kruger effect because Uncle Alan used to work with a pool service guy. That was Bakersfield, LA, Greater LA. And the guy was an East German. He had all sorts of degrees. And he came to America flat broke. And he got a truck and he got a pool service. But the guy understands chemicals. Now, a lot of people were wondering when I asked those questions. First, check out my friend. He's doing just-in-time prepping, Will Russell. Okay, this morning. It started at 8:30. I had to quit early because I have to do this video and I got a lot of gardening I have to do this morning. Now, this is important. I was trying to do it about a month ago in September, but a lot of things happened at the household with my family and everything else and drove them a little nuts. Okay, you can see that. Urban water sources. Okay, know your water or die. I'll just leave it out here. Why can't we just drink out of the toilet? I do, Uncle Al. No, you need. That's not possible for some folks. Now, yes, you can drink the toilet tank. Do not drink out of the toilet bowl. Of course, some people would try to do that. But, okay, toilet tank, what you do is you find you're on the run or you're after earthquake or some kind of disaster and you're trying to find water. Toilet tanks are good to find water, but make sure they don't have a little chemical tablet on the bottom of the tank or on the side. If the water is very blue, do not drink it. Not safe. It is not pool shock or hydro shock. It will kill you. If it's blue, don't drink the water. Simple. Okay? That's phase one on toilet tanks, not a problem. On water heater, you have to be really careful. A lot of places have water heater, and that's usually about 55-gallon container of hot water. It's hot, so you gotta let it cool. Two, if it's in a hotel or bigger structure, it's under pressure, and you have to have a proper tool. Now, some of these places do have like steel cock keys or lever, so you have to be careful. Hotels, like I said, Uncle Alan does a lot of blue-collar job. In hotels, those hot water tanks have to go up to 5, 10, 20 stories or more, depending what kind of hotel you got, and it's under a high volume of pressure. So if you're stupid enough and put your bucket next to the exhaust, how can I explain it? If you got your 5-gallon bucket and you're holding it right there, you're going to get a blast of super hot water into your face. Don't do that. There's usually an attachment, a hose, and you let it go out for about 10 feet, then you can get your water. It's still going to be hot, but you got to be really careful. Hotels, restaurants, sometimes they have commercial grade water heaters. You have to understand it's under pressure. If it has a valve, know what you're doing. Don't screw around with it. It's dangerous. A lot of my plumber friends told me they better know what they're doing because that's industrial grade and it's also very dangerous. Think of you're going to a steam locomotive and you're trying to drain the hot water tank from the steam locomotive. or I can't pronounce the word, reciprocal tank. That's kind of dangerous. Now, if you have a steel Kottke Urban Prepper, did a really good number on that. And if it's not bad, minor earthquake or something, or if it could be something else, you still got water in the city under pressure. Do not tap into the fire hydrants. Now, in most metropolitan, it's censored for the fire hydrants. If not, you're a screwed up city. But the steel Kottke's will work on any outlet in the city. Just make sure it's not waste and not gray water or black water, because in San Diego you have gray water, black water. You don't want to tap into those. Okay? So you got to know, like I said, know your water. Now, I have to get my notebook out, thick notebook. Oh boy. Okay, in urban areas, any outsourced water in urban and suburban settings, you have to be very careful. I wrote like 3 or 4 long pages. The first thing is organics. That's easy to remove. Living or waterborne pathogens, contaminants from chemicals, pollution are the most dangerous rodent and red ink in urban and suburban water sources. Boiling iodine, chlorine, bleach will not remove them if digested. These contaminants will make you sick, or in certain concentrations will cause bodily functions to shut down. Okay, only commercial filters specially designed to deal with these contaminants, or a fractional distilling method that will give you shot screening out these unwanted chemical contaminants. I write a lot in my notebooks. That's when Uncle Alan still had a whole brain. Remember, know your water or die. Now, I do want to shout out a few things right now. Hello to Budget Bushcraft Brian. Hey, Brian. He's my friend, long-time prepper, and he's an RV. I promised him, and also Urban Grandpa Prepper. I'm going to help him out, because after I do this water one, I want to do a couple of how to generate money. Now, money, a lot of people don't understand. Uncle Alan's broke, not poor. Poor is a state of mind, so is rich. But Uncle Alan's been broke, and I don't like it. I do live well, but the problem being broke is Uncle Alan spends most of the time on the couch with a heating pad on his leg or gut, because Uncle Alan had a lot of damage. In the younger days, I drank a lot of brown, green, and chunky water. So Uncle Alan knows his water. Also, a lot of you kids don't have parasites, never had dengue fever. You got to try that, somebody I know. If you have dengue fever twice, you tend to not walk properly afterwards, and you have some nerve damage. I have nerve damage. I'm wearing orthopedic house shoes now. Okay, sorry this is going to be a long one. I'm supposed to do under 10 minutes. But on open water sources in the city and suburbs, urban areas, you have to be damn careful. If you know there's something out there, test the water. I always tell this to people, excuse me, before emergency comes up, you test the water. If it's a stream, river, find out what's in the water now, so you can take countermeasures to purify it. Now, around here, we have a lot of seeps and smaller streams and ditches and whatever. Ditches, forget it. I wouldn't drink out of a ditch again, never again. But a lot of people say, oh, we got these little hand filters or life straws. Now, I know 2 YouTubers that did it. They're no longer on air because they cause serious internal damage. Okay? You do not use a life straw. A life straw is similar to a water filter pitcher. Only difference is it has a little bit of, I think I did a water straw review one time. It has a little bit of silver, little bit of a purifying agent, and most of it's activated charcoal that's treated to remove organics and certain compounds. After that, it does not work. Okay, so drinking out of a ditch that you have no idea what's the water inside that's carrying it, it could be another YouTuber says, you don't know what's carried. It could be road waste, it could be farm waste, it could be a whole bunch of things. Now, Yankee Outdoors Adventure drank out of a certain river out of Ohio. Now, I know Ohio. It's a lot of agricultural. So you got a lot of pesticides, fertilizers, animal waste. And that's why the water is brown. Now, you can drink brown water and you can purify it by filtering it, boiling and stuff, but that does not get rid of the chemicals. Excuse me. I don't want breakfast all over my brand new laptop that I'm videotaping. I'm using natural light this morning. You have to be careful on open air water sources. That's ditches, streams, lakes, ponds, man-made lakes, man-made ponds. Now, on fountains, if it's recycling or it uses gray water, you have to be really suspicious. Find out what's the water inside. If it's a fish pond, it's safe to drink if you know how to treat it because it has live fish. Only thing you have to worry about is organics and pathogen. I'm sorry this is going to be long, but this is the danger part. Because if you goof up on urban or suburban water sources, you die. Now, I will do a part 2 on this because there's 2 sources that people thought, well, it's there and I see it on the satellite camera. It's like back in the 80s. Everybody says, Uncle Al, we got water, we have plenty of water. And I'm looking at them like, are you bloody nuts? Put a goldfish inside. And you know what happened to the goldfish in less than 2 minutes? It's dead. And you're going to drink that? Now, Uncle Alan used to sell waterbeds. That was in the 80s, mostly in the 80s. Like I said, I did a lot of jobs. You don't drink waterbed water, okay? A lot of so-called survivalists and early nuke preppers thought, hey, we got a lot of water in this waterbed. We just drink that. I'm looking at them. Do you know what you're putting in the waterbed, that solution or tablets? Yeah, Uncle Alan, isn't that chlorine bleach? No, it isn't. I have the same effect with a certain subject, and if I see another person, I do hold private classes to individuals. If I see another person hold up a Berkey filter, a step 1 water pitcher, or the old water pitcher with a charcoal filter, I'm going to shove it where the sun don't shine. Okay? You have to have a 7-layer commercial osmosis filter. That's 20 grand. It weighs 150 pounds, 7 layers. That's the only one that can really deal with stuff like this. And then you have clean water after you process it through a machine. Now, I don't think a lot of people will carry a half-ton machine in their back pocket. And I do have to put my foot down because a lot of YouTubers, due to Dunlinger Kruger effect, that, well, I seen that on other channels, or I've been out in the field. I used to be in the military, and we use these little pumps or tablets, or we just boil the water, or put in a plastic ball on top of our Jeep, or Humvee, or whatever, and we got clean water. I swear, if I was still wearing my paratrooper boots, they were going someplace where the light don't shine. Understand your water sources. Now, Urban Grandpa showed his water source. I like it. He's close to Lake Erie. Lake Erie should have no problems. Now, 30 years ago, I wouldn't touch Lake Erie if you gave me $100 to drink out of it. I'm not that stupid. Now we're at our 15-minute mark, and usually I do shout outs, but today this video is important, so I'm not going to do so much. So, bye folks. Bye kids. I'll get back to you. I'm not going to do too many tags on this one because it's very important. So stay tuned for part 2 of urban water sources. Okay? Know your water or die. Catch you later, kids.